Hello again. Hi guys, Ash here from the Retro Gaming blog. So today I'm going to be looking at the Evercade system. But before I do, I am going to just pop out the chat here, and I'm going to load the chat into the stream. I have to do it after, unfortunately, because maybe it's just me, but I don't know how else to get it up. So I'm just going to select that now from here, and hopefully we'll get the chat in. So you should see the chat coming into view now. So there we go. Scale that up. Yeah, I have to kind of do it post going live because of the chat resets. If I was using Twitch or something like that, there's usually a plugin that allows us to do that. And I'll have to do the same again when I switch over to the game. So yeah, so I'm looking at the Evercade. So I got the Evercade a couple of months ago, and I have been using that system a fair bit. Like when I went on holiday I used it, and I bought two versions of it. So I bought the portable version, which is this thing here, which is the EXP. And the EXP is basically like a handheld where you can slide the physical cartridges off the Evercade. There's also a console system which I'm going to be streaming on today, and that's what this thing here is. So the Evercade has been put together by a company called Blaze, and out of all of the kind of the retro systems out there, you know, the emulation ones, the minis, all of that, I actually like this one the most, and it's probably because there's physical cartridges that you can load into it, and you know, it's from third parties from all over the place, so you're not just restricted to your standard you know, whatever's loaded onto the memory of the system itself. So for example, SNES Mini, yes, I know you can hack those, but with this one it's actually got its own ecosystem, and a lot of developers are coming on board with that. And one of the cool things with that is that's coming out in a couple of months is actually the Duke Nukem series. So you've got the remastered versions of 1 and 2, which are unique to this console, so they won't be coming out on anything else as far as we know yet. But the other side of that is obviously you then got the Duke Nukem 3D and some of the other games as well, like Time to Kill. So this system will actually run everything from, like, you know, your basic 70s style arcade games from Pong, Moon Patrol, right through to the PS1 era games like Duke Nukem 3D. And I've brought some games along with me today. So one of these is a dual cartridge pack, which is Xeno Crisis and Tanglewood. Now, Xeno Crisis, I'm actually a huge fan. I absolutely adore Bitmap Bureau. And Bitmap Bureau are a company that are essentially developing new games on old hardware. And Xeno Crisis is one of the most popular ones. So it's come out on N64, Mega Drive, the Neo Geo, MVS, AES. I have the MVS version on the Neo Geo, and I do have the Mega Drive version as well. And now I have it on Evercade. So it's come on this dual cartridge. And the cartridges are essentially like this. So it comes in with a cartridge with a really neat little manual, and the manual is, you know, fully printed. So this is really a system for collectors. Now, if you're on the retro scene, you would know about this system by now. You'd probably be well and truly aware of it. But you can see, if I just open this up. So this is a dual cartridge one. So it's got on one side it's got Bitmap Bureau's it's got Bitmap Bureau's Xeno Crisis, and on the other side it's got Tanglewood. You can see that by the front, and if I flip it, you can see it's got the other side. So this is a dual cartridge, and if I look at the cartridge looks like this. On the back it's got the print with the name of the cartridge on there as well, and also, which is quite cool, is the spines of the boxes are all numbered and they're coloured accordingly. So you know, you've got purple, well, maroon in that case, that's maroon. You've got purple, which is celebrates the arcade, that's R-Type on there, the IREM collection. And then you've got blue, which means computer. And in this one's actually quite interesting. It's the Amiga version, it's Team 17. So Team 17, obviously huge fan of that. And I've been playing the Amiga a lot lately as well. I've actually got an A1200, so I have been playing some of the originals on there. But it's nice to see that they've consolidated them into these packages as well. So with the system itself, with the actual console version of the system, see if I can raise this up. I don't think I'm going to be able to raise this up far enough. But this is the Versus system here. And on the front, let me just take the controller out. On the front here, it's got a little flap that opens up and you can pop 2 cartridges in, and on those 2 cartridges it actually allows you to basically select from the game library within those 2 cartridges. Now each cartridge can have up to like 10 games, maybe some have more, and Atari have released a load of these. You know, you've got Gremlin, the Gremlin collection, you know, Team 17, and you've got the Bitmap Brothers as well, also another Amiga favourite. And on their cartridge they've got things like Speedball 2, they've got Chaos Engine, all those parts, but they're not the Amiga versions. Those ones are actually like the Mega Drive or the Super Nintendo version of those games, so completely different again. But the other thing with this system is it does come with its own controller. Now the whole thing is built by a company called Blaze, and they've done some terrible systems in the past. They did a few for Sega, and I believe, I might be wrong here, but I believe they did a version, I think it was Tomo, they did one for the Neo Geo X, and I'm sure Blaze were part of that. I'm sure Blaze were like, not called Blaze when they made it, because they have a pretty poor reputation for emulation. But this system is totally the opposite of that. This system has changed that in terms of my appreciation for Blaze and what they're able to do anyway going forward. So I'm going to switch over now to the game view. Now initially, I need to add the chat to this as well, by the way, but initially you'll see here that the oh no, the chat is right. That's cool. Okay, that's super. So the chat's in there. Let me just open this up a bit because this looks a bit small. So I'm just going to straighten this out a bit. Bring this up here. That'll do. Right, great stuff. Right. Yeah, so this is the screen. At the moment you can see it's cut off the edge because it's in 16:9, but it does go into 4:3. And I've entered in here, I've put in the Team 17 and the IREM collection, so you can see some of the Team 17 games, like we've got Alien Breed on here, got Tower Assault as well. In the Hunt, which is an IREM game, Full Contact, again, Team 17, Body Blows, Arcade Pool, Kingpin, and we've got Moon Patrol as well. We just talked about that, Moon Patrol, which is an absolute classic. Quack, which is also another one. Project X, I wasn't too keen on that one. And R-Type. So there's a few games on here that I am going to want to look into. Now we've got on the actual Versus system, there are, you know, a few options down the left hand side, which I don't think you're going to be able to see. So let me just move, not that one, let me just move that along. So I'm just going to move this along just so you can see, because I do want to just talk about this part of the system a bit. So if I just bring this along here, you can see we've got the menu on the left hand side here. Now the top part here is when we enter a cartridge, so the cartridge does swap out, and just to show you that, how quickly that is, I can do it with the Xeno Crisis one. So if I stick the Xeno Crisis one in on here, so I'm going to take the IREM one out. You can see that's just now moved. Now when I pop this one into the system, you'll see it kind of shuffle over, and you should see Xeno Crisis and Tanglewood appear within there. So now they should be in there somewhere. Oh, there they are, they're right at the bottom. So you've got Xeno Crisis and Tanglewood. And it really is that easy in getting your games into it. So you just literally load them in and swap them out. Now the one thing that they have done with the Versus, as well as the EXP, is they have actually added in like their own ecosystem. So yeah, that's the cartridge on the left at the top. If we come down here and we click on Versus, you get these game of the months, every game of the month, and also you can unlock more games by using different combinations of cartridges. They unlock more games, which is also pretty, I think pretty nice. You know, didn't have to do that, but you know, that's one there on there as well. And then at the very bottom here, we do have the settings. Now within the settings, you've got your standard stuff in here. You've got updates, you've got mapping the controller as well. I can see down here that they want me to install an update. I'm not going to do that before I play these games, but there are some options around the displays as well. So you can do things like original ratio, pixel perfect, full scan, oh sorry, full screen, subtitles, scan lines, all that kind of stuff. But I don't really care about any of that. to be honest. It's not really something that I care about because I bring mine into 4x3 and I scale them up anyway for the stream, so it's not really something that I really care about much. On here as well, they've got themes, which is, you know, do you have it in dark mode, light mode, all that kind of stuff. We've got sound in here as well, so it's just background volume and sound effects. We've also got a network in here, which connects Wi-Fi, so you can update, do lots of things like that. Got accessibility options in here as well, so high contrast mode, languages, different languages, and then you've got secret. I have no idea, so you can enter a secret code and likely you'll unlock a game. I don't know what they are. I haven't pushed that far with it. The only game I've really played a lot on here is probably R-Type. You know, I've played that the most, but you'll actually also get some details around how long you've been playing these games for as well. So if I click on R-Type, you can see I've played this for 1 hour and 20 minutes. So, and I've played it 12 times. I've done it, saved 8 times and 36 loads. So obviously dying quite a lot while playing this, which isn't fun, is it? Never fun. But there you have it. So yeah, a few bits and pieces on there to be aware of. And yeah, it's a good system. So I'm going to take a look at the game now. So I'm going to start with, I will start with R-Type because R-Type is one of my favorites and I have been playing it a fair whack lately. So I'm just going to load that in now. Literally you just press A on it and it loads in. Now I'm going to set the screen up to the right space as well. So hopefully that's about right. I think that's about right. Gotta get this. Bring this down a bit. Okay. Just going to scale this up. There, up here. We should be pretty good. This does scale up pretty good into this frame network that I've got here, so it's pretty good. So I'm just going to bring that in like that. That'll do. There. Cool. Right. So let's give R-Type a go and see how far we can get. So it's the arcade version. It's the IREM arcade pack. So we'll see how well we do. Keep looking at the screen, but the screen's actually here. So we'll see. Sound effects on this are absolutely awesome still. I got a lot of memories with R-Type. So originally got this on the Master System. That was the first system. Really a lot of good memories with that. And that's my preferred version as well. I actually prefer it over this version. So where it gets a little bit more tricky. Coming into this part can actually be a bit difficult. But it's, you know, make easy work of it. Now this guy can usually be a bit tricky. They use the lasers to take him out. Same up here as well. Yeah, I spent many hours playing this, also in the arcades as well. Messed that up. Luckily I didn't mess up too bad. But the game usually gets tricky around the third level when you're taking on the spaceship. So it's quite yeah. The first level's usually quite nice just to ease in. Back to lasers again, and then easily made it to the first boss, which I think was called Kroll. Can't quite remember. Great music though. Chris Husbeck did the Amiga version music, which was also equally awesome. Really good. Oh dear, I'm not doing a very good job here. I'm doing a terrible job. But I made it. That was very lucky. I almost messed that up. Which would have been a first. There we go. Right. Coming in for level 2. So this one was slightly different. This is where you've got like... the only thing I will say about this control pad is it's quite sensitive, so I do end up crashing a lot into stuff. Don't remember the Master System pads being all that sensitive when using them. We'll see. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see how far I can get actually on this. The sprites are really nice still. Do you know what? I have looked at some of the newer R-types as well, like R-Type Leo. It's quite cool. This will start to get a bit tricky in a bit. So, get rid of these scorpion things, clear those out. Yeah, it's a great game. Now with this level I do have a very hit and miss record with it. Like sometimes I can do it without dying, and now I've just died. It's going to get trickier. So hopefully we'll get one of those little robots that come by so I can get my power up. I'll need that. So, a bit of a delay. Oh, I've missed it. Just going to make it incredibly hard. There we go. That's better. Alright, here we go. So this is going to be really hard because I don't have my laser. Usually I have a laser for this to take this out. So we will see. I don't think I'm going to get this actually. Hey Langers, how you doing? Good to see you again, Chris. I'm just trying to give this a go, mate. I've botched this level up, if I'm being honest. I didn't get the laser, and when you don't get the laser, you're in a bit of trouble. But yeah, I used to play this all the time on the Master System. It was really good. It's a great game. But I'm currently just going through the Evercade system, giving that a bit of a show and tell. I think it's a great little retro system. There we go, that's what I needed. No! So difficult. Really, really difficult. But alright, cool. So, you know, R-Type looks great. What else we got on here? We have, if I come out of the menu, another great one. So we've got some other games on here, like Moon Patrol. Now this was one I used to play in the arcade quite a fair bit. You can see I have played this. Played it for about 2 minutes. The controls on this are really, really simple, but really highly addictive as well. Yeah, I've got the Switch one as well, dude. I love R-Type. Absolutely love it. That's one where you can go from retro graphics to current. So this game is... I'm terrible at this game. I'm just terrible at all games. So why do I even play them? I'm pretty sure my car should be moving when I'm going left and right. Kind of doesn't really. There we go. And then you've got your rocks to blow up. There we go. Right, I'm past 8. Oh, it kind of, yeah, it does work. Oh man, look at it. Look how classic it looks. The music's really like, pretty awesome. So I used to play this at Hillhead Camp all the time. They had this in there, and I've said it before, it's like, it must have been a great game because they never got rid of it. It was always in there. You know, even when more modern games were coming out, this one was still in there. But everyone used to play it. It was highly addictive. You can kind of see how addictive it can probably be. It's very simple. It's just like take out the obstacles and jump over craters. I should be nearing the end of this now. Oh, I'm on E. Made it! Awesome! See how cool I am at this game? But yeah, no, this is, you know, again, it's just a collection of different types of games between IREM and Team 17. So this was one of IREM's earlier ones. And you can see how addictive it would get. It gets a lot harder as well as time goes on. So I'm trying to make my way through it now. There we go. And I'm dead. Game over. But yeah, classic Moon Patrol was awesome. Hey Dan, how you doing? Evening, just popped in for a bit. Oh, good to see you, buddy. It has been so long. Dan, how are you? What have you been up to? Obviously you've been doing your YouTube a lot, but yeah, dude, congrats on that, man. It's like, it's gone really well. Looks like you've just gone from strength to strength. Different view. Do you know what? I was playing Silkworm yesterday. Oh, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was, or was it Friday? Friday I was playing Silkworm. So at the moment I'm going through something called the Evercade system. It's a really sweet little retro system. And it's basically, what I love about it is like, because it's made by a company called Blaze, okay? So I'm just going to switch back for a sec. But it's made by a company called Blaze, and Blaze were renowned for doing really naff kind of emulation consoles. And the Evercade is the first system they've done that I think really is good. Now the really cool thing with the Blaze is that they, with the Blaze Evercade, is that they've actually got physical cartridges. So you get the games in these boxes, they're all marked and numbered, and they're coloured according to the types of games they are, and inside they come with their own manuals and their own cartridge holder and all of that, so you can collect them. They're nice to collect. And the other part, so I've got the console here of the Evercade. If I just quickly hold that up, you see it looks like this. It's got a cool little light, and then this little flap, you just pop the cartridges in here and it'll load 2 loads worth of games into the system for you to do. Now it covers third-party games, and it does a whole array of like from right back to the 70s all the way up to PS1 games. So there are some games on here that I've got that have PS1 games on, but I've got this to show as well, which is the Team 17 collection here, Xeno Crisis, and I've just been playing R-Type actually, but it's an awesome, absolute awesome system, and I absolutely love it. So there are some other cool games on here. I just wanted to show Alien Breed really, because Alien Breed was a stellar game back in the day. Yeah, Team 17, absolutely awesome. Really good. I see, you almost bought the Evercade a while back, ended up buying, what's that? The Ambinic. My eyes are awful, I'm old mate, I'm getting old. Ambinic style handheld. Oh, yeah, Alien Breed's great. Do you know what? I'd never played Tower Assault before, so I'm going to play it now. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. Those sounds, those classic sounds, everything. But yeah, the other part of the Evercade is this handheld as well that I've got here, which is the EXP. This comes, so I've got the console and I've got the handheld, and the handheld comes with the EXP version, comes with all the Capcom games on it, which you've seen everywhere. So it'll be those same those same ones. But absolutely love it. The thing I love about this handheld is it does tape mode. So you press a button and it orientates the screen like this. And the buttons are set up down here. You can see they're set up to play in tape mode. So you play it like this when you're holding it. You're playing it like kind of like that, as opposed to your 16:9. So that's the nice feature of the system that I haven't really seen anywhere else. Although I'm sure it does exist. So. But I'm going to give this a go. I'm going to butcher this game, just to let you know. So, but yeah. Anyway, Dan, how are you? What have you been up to, other than doing your YouTube and stuff? I guess it's just work, home. Do you still go to the gym? You used to go to the gym loads. I've been watching some of your videos as well, by the way. Yeah, quite cool. I will put some comments through there as well. But
you're on your own.
all right, so here we go. So I haven't played this. Oh, it says mines everywhere. So I haven't played this version. And oh, this is cool. Look, they've got like you can walk backwards now in this one. Oh, it's a button. Switches to and fro. So.
Smart card message follows.
Okay, cool. That's pretty rad. I remember my father getting me Alien Breed 3D for the Amiga, but couldn't run it properly until I had a 4MB accelerator card. Oh my god. Oh, Dan. Check this out. Look what I picked up. Look what I picked up, mate. Look. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. Amiga. I picked up the Amiga, dude. Like, I had one of these when I was young. You know, Chris, I think if Chris is still in the chat, me and Chris used to play on it. It was my brother's Amiga. And such a joy to play, mate. It really is. And look, even the old school original tank mouse, which absolutely cripples your hands. Absolutely cripples it. But you know what? You know, I know you can emulate these. And you know what I'm like, Dan? I've always been a guy that just wants the original stuff. I'd rather play it on the original hardware than emulate it. For better or for worse, it's just I love that whole process, that feeling. I don't know, it's weird. I've still got my 3DO, good old 3DO, right? So it's in the shop at the minute getting fixed. So it does need a lot of work, but it will get there. It will get there. Right, I'm gonna go back to the game. You had the Amiga. It was your father's. I was one always playing on it. He only used it for work. So you used it for the right thing. That's what you're saying, mate. You had the right stuff. Right, now on here, I'm sure there's a way to look at a map or something. Or maybe you have to get the map. I think you have to play these generators up. Maybe not. Oh man. I'm getting absolutely mullered on this level. Absolutely terrible. Oh, dude. Yeah, I love the Amiga. Oh, man. Dude, I'm awful at this game. Look at me. I'm getting absolutely hammered. Look, there's the ship. So this, I remember this. This was AGA. So it had. What was it? What did AGA stand for? Can you remember? I'm sure it was like Accelerated Graphics Architecture or Advanced Graphics Architecture, something like that. And the AGA games, I mean, I only had an Amiga 500 back in the day, so it was slightly different. Look, I can't get in anywhere. That's annoying.
Warning, energy low.
Energy low? I'm not surprised. I'm getting absolutely hammered here by little aliens. Oh, I've just exploded. That's not what you want. Yeah, Advanced Graphics Architecture, yeah. Advanced Graphics Architecture. So that basically brought the colours up, didn't it? So I know a few games had it, like Chaos Engine. I've got a few of them on the Amiga, so I'm tempted to run them on that. And I've got a few games coming up that I'm going to play through. One of them is going to be Police Quest. Police Quest by Sierra Games. Another amazing, I used to love that game. I don't know what I've got to do, mate. Maybe I've got to shoot this. Maybe I don't. I'm running out of ammo. I'm blowing up. Do you know what I've played? I'm sure I've played this before and I didn't have this much trouble. You know, like, this is seriously hardcore right now, man. Right, running away, running away, running away. Oh dear, oh dear. Do you know what? I'm not really showing this game in the best light at all. In fact, I'm probably putting people off it.
Warning. Energy low.
Oh no. But bear in mind that is because I'm terrible at this game. But I tell you what was good on the Amiga, Lost Dutchman's Mine, and oh, what was the other one? It Came from the Desert. Those are two that I definitely want to go. Oh, I'm dead again, mate. I suck at this game. Absolutely, I'm destroying this game. It's awful. Give this one more go. No. Oh, look. Oh, there we go. There should be like bridges across. I'm sure there was. Oh, wicked. Oh, okay. I will come back. Do you know, this might be a game to play on 2-player. I think this would be quite fun to play. Oh, what's that? Invincibility. If you're flashing, it means you're invincible. Surely. Surely that's what it means. Okay, so if you go all the way down... I can't even get into here. This game's brutal, dude. I've got like rockets falling on my head. Was Legend? I've never played Legend. What's that? Time travelling game. Oh man, I'll have to check it out. I've never heard of it. Oh, you have to blow yourself up to get in. Can you believe that? Oh, mind you, there is health here, so that's fair enough. Oh, there's the map. There we go. See that, Dan? Skills. If in doubt, just walk into loads of mines and get loads of ammo and health back. I mean, that's great game design for you. But to be fair, Team 17, this is probably their best version of Alien Breed. Alien Breed 3D. So did you never play it? Did you never get to play that game? I've got it, and I did boot it up when I first got, it was the first game I booted up in the A1200, and it didn't run that great. So I'm just gonna hold back a little bit. The style of Zelda, loved it. I'm gonna have to check it out. Legend. Legend sounds a bit like, what, not the one with Tom Cruise in? It's not a film license. Let's hope not, anyway. Oh, can I have a map? Oh, you don't get to see the map. I'm sure you can view your map again at some point. I should have just taken a picture with my phone and then used it to cheat. Those guns are really annoying. Yeah, eventually played after... Oh, yeah, eventually played Alien Breed. It was one of the first creepy FPSs you played. Oh, awesome. So did you manage to complete that? Or did you get so far then decided, no, not for you? Oh, look, I need to get in there. How do I get in there, Dan? It's like I'm asking you, Dan, how I can play this game, and you're probably like, don't ask me. I'm not here to help. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know what? It was it running off floppy disk? It must have. Yeah, it was running off floppies. Of course it was. Of course it was. Back in the day. Dude, I've really missed hanging out with you, man. It's been so long. I must stop by. When you do your streams, Dan, do you do them live at all? Do you just pre-record them all, then upload them? I'm guessing that's what you do, isn't it? It's like, looking at your videos, I couldn't see, I didn't even look in the live section, to be honest, but it'd be good to make sure. Actually, I'll check that I've got the notifications on, so if you do go live, it'd be cool just to jump in. 5 floppy disks. Oh man, did you have an external drive for that, or was you just like loading them in separately, like one after the other? Crazy. Oh, dude, I'm so lost on this game. I'm gonna have to come out of it. I'm not gonna do it justice. You had a separate drive, yeah. So you could get one serial external drive, couldn't you? That's what I had. And I needed it for Police Quest 3 because it'd always load off the first disk and then back. So you'd use one as the one drive, which is your main drive, where that one floppy disk would be in. Then you'd just use the other drive to swap the other ones out. But yeah, crazy. I stream when I feel like it. I don't schedule. Oh, that's fair enough. So do you stream on YouTube, or do you still stream on Twitch? Oh, maybe a CD version of June. Yeah, I love that too, dude. And I had it on the Amiga, and it's got the Missy Elliott song on it, isn't it? Because it goes dun 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 dun, and I swear Missy Elliott took that one. Haven't streamed on Twitch for a long time, only YouTube. Yeah, I've given up on Twitch, to be honest. It's I didn't really like the way it was going. I mean, I had like a small following on there, you know, from the old days. But I thought, I mean, this is my second stream really on YouTube, so I just cut clean, went YouTube, and I'm going to put all my content on here now. So it's like starting all over again from day one, working my way up. And but you know what, I'm not doing this for a business. I've said this before. I never did stream or do any of this stuff for business. I do it because I just love basically meeting nerdy other people and just talking about retro stuff and learning new stuff as well, because you know, I may think I know all the answers to something that I'm looking into, but not always the case. I think on here there was In the Hunt, which is also really good, but I've seen that a lot. But do you remember Full Contact? This game was awful. I was always really good at it though, up until after the dog. No, there was a guy after the dog. It was the guy with the sword. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It goes dun 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 right at the beginning when it loads in. Oh, you didn't play it, dude. It looked amazing back in the day. This game was like, it looks really nice, but now it just looks a bit. Yeah, the graphics. It was this intro we used to think was amazing. Me and my brother were like, oh my God, it's like really smooth animation. You look at it now and it's just, meh. Don't think it has the same impact. But let's give it a go. So, oh, the music on this was good. Again, Team 17, they were really good. Well, they are a really good team. I mean, the fact they're still around is amazing. They still do very kind of small games. The same kind of games they used to always do on the Amiga, actually. They haven't really moved out of that scope. Like, the games they do today could be games that are on the Amiga, you know, only kind of looking less impressive than what they do on, you know, whatever they're using to do them up. Right, let's get into this. So in the options we have, I'm guessing, not a lot. Look at that, it's got the old mouse action. Oh man, yeah, well that is one thing I do have on the, because I've got CF card in it. It has a lot of Amiga music demos on there. And I usually play them when I do my Amiga stream. My only Amiga stream I've done, dude, is Friday. But I opened up with a music demo, and it's, yeah, the music's, you can't beat that track of sound, can you? Really nice. Really good. Here we go. Anyway, so with this, you literally press a direction, a bit like IK Plus. Do you remember IK Plus? But there's a trick to this game. So if you just do a roundhouse, so if you jump away, then do a roundhouse kick. What I'm really impressed with though is how Team 17 managed to make the main character look like Jim Robinson from Neighbours. I think that's absolutely, I mean, Jim Robinson, I'm telling you. Oh my God. Oh my God, you can't beat me. I need to get away from this guy. There we go. There we go. So this is it, you just do this. Just keep doing that and then you can beat them. This technique only works for a few of the guys. There we go. One more. He's down. So that's the first one. I think then after this there's another guy that you just kill the same way. It's a dude with a staff, I think. Oh, Steel Battalion, dude. Awesome. I've put that project on hold till next year because I've got to do a few things in here. I'm running a cable from the house all the way up here into the Mac, and just to get good internet, because if I stream it just doesn't really work. I've got a 50-meter cable and it just about reaches, so I need to get a 75-meter cable so I can bury it in. Once I've done that, then I'm gonna get some lights installed. Then after that I'm going to do my cabinet. I've got all the bits I need. I've got it all set up. I know exactly how I want to do it, but it just requires you know, just a bit more work and a bit more thought. But Steel Battalion, I love it. I'm actually due to play it in a few, well, I was going to play it next week actually. But yeah, I've got really good on the one player, but I want to get into the online with the community. I was online with them, excuse me, for a bit, but I had issues with Excellent Kai. It just kept crashing out. I've been playing through the, oh, have I messed it up? No. I've been playing through the one player and I got right to the last level and I got really stuck on the last level. And that was a bit of a pain. Look at this. I'm racking up those points, dude. Look at that. Why does the middle pole look better than the... Oh, that's impossible. Why did you see that? The middle pole looked like really nice the way it rotated and then the bottom one just looked really flat. Maybe they lost out on the budget, or maybe they had a different guy working on that part of the graphic. Yeah, I definitely will, dude. I really want to get to it. Like, I would say, yeah, either next week or the week after. I've got it, look, to prove, look, let me just pause this. To prove it, Dan, look, I've got it right here, dude. Literally, I've got it right here. I'm like Mary Poppins right now. It's like, I'm just pulling this stuff out of everywhere. But this is the controller, 40 buttons, absolutely awesome. It's a fantastic game. It is still my favourite mech sim ever created by miles, absolutely miles. I played a lot of mech games in my time. Like, mech simulators are my absolute favourite. Like, you know, this is why I'm building a whole isolated cabinet just for that one game, literally. But I'm holding off a bit because the guys are working on a conversion to PC, because at the moment the whole game is locked into the Xbox. You can't get it off of that hardware. So the Xbox is like a dongle, and they're actually trying to get it to emulate and run perfectly on a PC. It's not easy though, but they're very close. So, you know, it was going to be that or off there. And they're also working on creating their own Steel Battalion joystick as well. So, you know, 3D printing, getting all the parts, because these things break. They don't last forever. You go through those joysticks quite quickly, especially the green buttons, which is the first edition, which is the one that I've got. But it's, yeah, man, it's a super game. And I'm aware that Armored Core have just released a new game. From Software, funny enough, From Software have been involved with Steel Battalion from the beginning. It's the whole permadeath thing. It's all come from Steel Battalion. In Steel Battalion, if you die in your mech, it wipes your hard drive of all your saves. You have to start again. From Software. And then From Software wasn't actually the studio that did Steel Battalion, it was Capcom, but there were developers from that went on to create From Software, and those were the ones that did Heavy Armor, which was awful on the Kinect. Absolute awful game. But yeah, Steel Battalion is amazing. I actually gave I've got 4 of them, or I had 4 Steel Battalion joysticks. I gave one to James, you remember JX, and he's got that, and hopefully he's going to get an Xbox sometime in the future to play it. I haven't heard much on that front, so whether he's going along with it or not, I don't know. But yeah, absolutely should get on that, because amazing game, amazing. Can you tell I love Steel Battalion? I love it. It's great. It's a super game. Now, yeah, I'm going to help him out with a trailer. I'm going to edit a trailer for him together as well. Oh, look, this guy. Look, you can do this guy the same way. Look. Oh, he's a bit cheeky though. Does a lot of ducking. There you go. Get this guy like this. So the game, I mean, do you know what? The graphics on this game looks nice. And Jim Robinson's taking on Harold Bishop here. I wouldn't really do Australian accents, but I'm not going to bring myself down to it. It's just the animation's a bit like the fight mechanics aren't 100%. But then, you know, I play 3DO games and I played Way of the Warrior, so you know I can't really complain of this. This plays better than Way of the Warrior, which was done by Naughty Dog. I don't know if you remember that one. We did stream it, but it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, man. Oh, look, Jim Robinson's getting his ass kicked here. Oh, no, I haven't. That's one game I haven't played. No, it's supposed to be awful. I've got it on a watch list on eBay. I'm not buying it yet. But it's supposed to be awful. It's like, it's the dude with long hair, isn't it? And it's just basically he walks through, he leans up against a wall, and then he's got two shotguns. And there's like snowmen and weird stuff like that. Like, what's that? You should play it. Oh, dude, if it's as good as Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, I think we're pretty in for a treat. It's a rocket on an alien planet. Oh, dude, that'd be awesome. Sounds cool. Right, we're going to take out the dog next. I think there's a dog now that I have to beat after that. Oh, I won't be able to do this because I don't have a joystick. Look, you got to use a joystick. Oh, there's no way I'm going to do this. When I got the joystick, there's no way I'm going to break through that. Probably damaged his elbow. So I think it's Thomas the dog. There you go, Thomas the dog. Love the graphics. Graphics still look beautiful, right? So in this one, I think you have to punch him in the head. Like that, when he jumps. He jumps at you. Like that, there you go. There you go, that's how you do it. Oh. And that's it, that's all you have to do, mate. You just punch the dog. I mean, it's quite scary. I remember how to play the game, if I'm being honest. Like, because I don't remember half the other games how to play them. But I remember this one. So obviously I paid heavy attention on how to play this game. Whoa. He's going down and, oh, I've done it. Oh no, I haven't done it. One more punch and now he's gone. Right, and that's how you play Full Contact in a kind of easy, cheaty way. You do the same thing with the next guy. You do roundhouse kicks, and after that, I can't remember. You have to change your tactics again. But it's as easy as that, really. I think, what else have we got on here? We've got R-Type, we've had a look at. Project X, do you remember Project X? We'll look at just for the music, Had really good, I love the music on this game. Actually, the music may be bad now. I haven't heard it in a long time. So, we'll have to see. This was a shoot 'em up. Didn't think this one was as... Oh, listen to that. 90s. Very 90s. This was the one, right, where you... Excuse me, I'm dying. This was the one where you had different power-ups at the top that you could select between. Is that right, or have I got that wrong? It's very purple, I remember that. Oh, that music though, man. That music absolutely brings back a flood of memories, doesn't it? Project X. I won't be very good at this game. I won't remember. I just... I didn't play it enough. Purple. As you break out of hyperdrive, your first mission is to reach the planet. Okay, cool. Although it makes... They did another one called Super Stardust or something. That looks fantastic. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, there you go, at the bottom.
Destroy weight for a power
Oh.
up.
Guns.
Collect credits for bonus points.
Look at this.
Select now for homing the top.
Well, how do I select?
Magma.
Oh, there we go. I mean, this is absolutely This does bring back so many memories. So you played this one a lot, Dan? I want to look at the screen to see the chat, but I'm a bit scared I'll die.
Select now for
It looks so basic now. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Well, it was a long time ago, mate. You know, I think we're looking at... When did it say? 93? We were but young nippers back then.
Collect credits for bonus weapons.
Look at that, even the planet. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, again, it runs superbly on the Evercade. I mean, it probably run perfectly on any... I don't know what stealth does. What does stealth do? I don't know what any of these power-ups do. Oh, this thing. Yeah, I remember this thing.
Select now for speed up, speed up.
Got it. What? There's another one?
Collect credits for bonus weapons. Stealth on. Destroy waves for a power up.
Destroying waves for power-up. See if I can get through the first level at
Select
least.
now for guns. Power up.
You loved it. Hey, dude. Hey, it's all good.
Collect credits for bonus weapons.
That synth sound.
Select now for homing missile. Homing
Oh.
missile.
Do you know, it doesn't play too bad. It's no R-Type, but it's not bad.
Select now.
I mean, Xenon, I wasn't really a big fan of Xenon 2. You play it now, it's awful. So it may have had the music from Bomb the Bass and all of that, but... Oh, and also Assault on Precinct 13. I think that was the... Dun, diddle, 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 diddle.
Power up.
Whoa.
Mesmer.
Check it out, man. There's a lot of enemy ships coming in.
Speed up.
I don't even know if I want to speed up anymore. I think speeding up actually make... Oh no, I'm dead. I'm down. What's this thing? Dude, one hit and you're dead. Really?
Speed up.
It's quite hard to see the bullet. So the one thing that they obviously didn't adhere to was the whole pink bullet hell. Mind you, that was before. Way before.
Select now for build up.
Oh man. I'm dead. Oh no, got one more life.
Select now for speed up. Speed up.
I must be nearly dead.
Select now for speed up.
Man, it's not easy. It's not an easy game.
Destroy waves for a power up.
Well, I tell you what is quite interesting is that the waves are coming in from all directions, which is slightly different.
Select now for speed up. Destroy waves for a power up.
I don't know if I'm gonna get. Ah, I must be dead, dude. Like, there you go. Game over. Game over. But access and disc. That's nice. Oh, what's that? Trainee. Story of my life. You're always a trainee in the... I was going to come up with something philosophical, but it's not going to land, is it? It's just going to disappear into the ether. No, it's not a bad game. Not a bad game. Where did I come on? I'm guessing number 10. Oh, I didn't even get into number 10. I don't even know where I was on that list. Yes, Robin Hood, absolutely amazing. So you're talking about The Adventures of Robin Hood, one of my favourite games on the Amiga. And you used to get a dragon. There was a dragon. You take the thorn out of his foot, and then he helps you. He gives you like the lightning bolt, and then you can set the lightning bolt on people. I remember it really well, dude. I used to play it all the time. I used to kill like, I think right at the beginning you could almost kill the sheriff straight away. If I remember rightly. And then you meet Little John and all of that. It was absolutely brilliant. It was a top game. Going to go back to the menu on here now, and I'm going to show one last game, which is actually one that everyone's probably already seen already. It's the Xeno Crisis one. So I'm going to take out the old cartridge, put in the Xeno Crisis one. That bad boy will load in. And you've got Tanglewood here, which I haven't played. Is it the one with the draw where you all have a sing-song at the beginning and then the sheriff comes and takes over the castle and that castle drawbridge is always going I always remember there was a wolf that would kill you instantly if you left. If you left, I can't read that. There's a heart in the way. There's like an emoji thing in the way. The town. Oh, no, not that one. The one I am talking about was very basic. Oh, I really want to see if I can find it. Yeah, we'll have a look, dude. We'll have a look on the stream because, you know, I can access any of the games through the CF card, so we can have a look for it. If you know the name of it, if it's just Robin Hood or The Adventures of Robin Hood, that was the one that I played. Played a lot.
Xeno Crisis.
This is a classic. This is going to be a classic, should I say. I'll get... Get vibes of Smash TV with this. Actually, looking it up, I think it was Adventures of Robin Hood. Yeah, I'm sure it was, dude. It's like an isometric one, really basic, and as you go on the screen, it like goes to the next part. But there was a red dragon. You go to see this red dragon, you take the thorn out of its foot, and it helps you. And you get like a lightning bolt. It was absolutely awesome. A guy I used to, well, we lived near each other. We both had Amigas, and that was the game that we used to play. It was just because it looked really naff, but it was extremely playable. You know, it was just one of those. Oh, I haven't rescued the guy yet. Porsche. Yeah, Adventures of Robin Hood. Super game. Have you played this one at all, Dan? Xeno Crisis. This is amazing. Super hard though. Plays lovely on this. On the Evercade. Oh, I missed the gun. Alright, here we go. It's so difficult. How do I roll? How do I roll? It's really annoying. Oh, I needed to roll. That's it. Game over because I died that once. Absolutely disgusting. What else have we got on here? Just before I bail out. Oh, Body Blows. Do you remember that? It was awful. Quite scared to play it because I remember how bad it was. Maybe I'll give it a go. You have to roll in that one. The Russian dude. I remember this one was like supposed to be like the Street Fighter 2 killer, wasn't it? We played it and it was just like, it was not cool. The Russian dude. Is that the Russian dude there? Hossan. That guy there is clearly Terry Bogard from Fatal Fury. mean, they really did try though, didn't they? Let's just see. I love how Nick, the guy's called Nick. That
Nick
seems
versus Nick.
sampling on that. It's not the most perfect, smoothest sampling, is it? Yeah, it's a shame, really. Oh
Fight.
man, here we go. Oh, what have I done? What? Don't mash all the buttons.
Nick versus Nick.
Just like, don't mash all the buttons, Dan. It could end in tragedy. I actually just pressed A and B and X and Y together to try and pull off a special move. I'm guessing this only had one button on it. And now it's just going back to the beginning all the time.
Nick versus Nick.
I'm not sure if that's the game or if it's... I haven't touched anything now, so if this doesn't load... seconds. Oh, I see. Dude, it's you hold a button down. You hold a button down and you press a direction, which makes it incredibly difficult. Oh. You can see they were really at the limit of what they were able to do with the sprites. Body blows, I remember being so absolutely devastated when this game came out. Really let down. Probably not as much so as when Rise of the Robots came out though, to be fair. How do I do a... Oh, there you go. I don't even know what I'm doing. How could this game is unplayable? I mean, it's no Pinball Fantasies. Yeah. Skills. Holding one down button. I don't think I won many games in this. No, I'm not surprised with the ergonomics of a joystick. Having to hold down the button and just wangling that stick. I'm nearly dead already. I think this was Team 17 as well, wasn't it? Of course it is. It was Team 17. Of course it is. It's the pack. Yeah, not the finest game that they'd created. I'm gonna have to come out of this. This is awful. What else did they do? Quack. That was really good. Remember, looking back at that, I'm pretty sure this one was. It didn't look like a super game. It looked quite plain, but I remember it being really good. 93 as well. God, they were cranking them out, weren't they? So 2 buttons for this one. Oh, get the key, get in there. And you've done it. It's as simple as that. Captain Planet. That was with the cartoon pack. Oh, that was a bit weird. Yeah, that was with the cartoon pack, wasn't it? What else was on that pack? Captain Planet was one of them. How are you supposed to get in there? Too cute. But I want to get in here. Can I? Oh, don't know how to get in there. It's a bit annoying. Wonder if there's like a secret. You go. No. It is like a secret. How do I get in there then? Oh, there you go. Nice. That's quite cute. Cannon fodder, yeah. Cannon fodder was like Sensible Software was amazing. Yeah, that was a really good memory. Do you know what? I played it the other day actually, Cannon fodder, and I got stuck on the snow level. Like, you know the level I mean? It's the one where you got to use your grenades to. Oh no, it's the one where you got to use your grenades to blow up the huts and the ammunition dumps. And I just got stuck. I couldn't do it, and I was like, I just don't know what to do. Oh, that kills you. But again, another stellar game, really. I should have loaded up the Amiga tonight, Dad, and now that you came on, knowing that you were going to be on. Could have gone down a trip down memory lanes. I have bought a load of PS1 games as well, actually. Oh, I've done it again. I've walked into it. Yeah, I did get quite a few PS1 games as well, catching up with those, which was really cool. But yeah, tough game. I'm going to show you some of my, while you're here, mate, I was just going to show you some of the things I managed to pick up that I will be streaming soon. So I've got quite a few. Where are they? Look what I got, mate. I got the old 3DO, the classic 3DO. Mad Dog McCree, Lemmings on the 3DO, Quarantine on the 3DO. That was another classic, wasn't it? If you remember that one. It's a bit like Doom, but with a taxi. And I did pick up a few decent PS1 games as well, and also a new Amiga game. Yeah, you probably haven't seen this, but Cyberpunks 2 on the Amiga. It's a new game that came out recently. I've got the ADF files here. I'm going to put those onto a floppy if I can. If not, I'll have to load them on the CF card. But I'm desperate not to play it until I've got them on floppy disks. It's just a weird thing. But you know this one, no doubt. Alien Resurrection on the PlayStation. Really cool. Classic. You'll remember these. I know you'll remember these. Will you remember this one though? G Police. That was another one. It's another really good PS1 game, and one that I always wanted to play but didn't, and I knew it was very good. It was very much akin to the kind of games I love, because I love Wing Commander 3 and 4 and all of that, and that was Colony Wars. You know, so those are some more, you know, another one of those top ones. Yeah, Alien Insurrection, or Resurrection, sorry, on the PS1 was actually a really good game. It was a really good first-person shooter. And the other thing I managed to get as well is I managed to pick up, because I'll be playing Wing Commander 3, as soon as I get my 3DO fixed. It's really frustrating that it's broken, because that would have been what I would have been streaming first, the 3DO. You know how much I love it. But I did pick up, I've got so much stuff kicking around, it's a nightmare. To pick up this thing as well, the flight stick for the 3DO, which is absolutely, I can't wait. You know, apparently you can play Killing Time. Don't know if you remember Killing Time on the 3DO, but it was kind of like an FMV first-person shootery type thing. Apparently you play it with a joystick, it's really good, but I just don't like the idea of playing a FPS with a joystick. It's like going back to the days of the Amiga. But yeah, no, definitely have to get on that and run through it. But yeah, tempted to get this going very soon. So I'll be streaming. I stream every Friday, mate. To be honest, every Friday from 8 PM onwards. That's kind of the time I'm looking to stream. I'm streaming tonight because it's bank holiday weekend. Claire's gone to bed. She's knackered, so I thought, you know what? I'll come in. I'll just stream a few bits on the Evercade while I can. But I haven't done a very good job of streaming it, to be honest. It's just, I am trying. The last game I was going to look at was actually Tanglewood. I've never played this. This was released on the Mega Drive, and this is the Mega Drive version. I don't know how to play it. I don't know. I don't know. I had a quick go on it when I first got it, and it was. I just didn't know. I didn't know what I was doing, if I'm being honest. I don't want to look too much into it. I want to kind of figure it out, like how you play it. But it's supposed to be a very good game. But I just, maybe it's because I got no link to it. Like, you know, like with the old games we used to play, when you go back and play them, you kind of bypass what they look like, how they play, because you were there at the time. It has a very special quality to it. It unlocks a very nostalgic memory behind that. But with this, I've got none of that, and it's a new game, so I'm finding it a bit difficult, is what I'm saying. Finding it a bit of a chore. But I know it's to do with these flames. I think the flames do something with the powers you get or something like that. Kind of reminds me of Echo the Dolphin to some strange degree. Yeah. Do you know what though? I played Dune 2 on Friday on the Amiga. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. You know, it still plays really well. The one thing you can't do is select multiple groups. You can't like drag a box around them like you do in Command and Conquer to move them around. You have to like click on one unit and then press A to turn it into attack or M to move. Then you click where you want it to go. It's a nightmare when you've got like several troops on the field. But yeah, it looks really interesting, this game. It's I just don't really know what I've got to do. So I collected the flame, and if anyone else can see me playing this and you know how to play it, please tell me how to play it, because I don't know how to play it. And then you fall down here. Oh, that makes you jump. Okay, that's good. Water. I haven't played Dune 2. See, I haven't played Dune 2, but I've recently been playing Dune on the Mega CD, which is the same as the Amiga version, which I loved. It's a good game. Yeah, so the Dune that you're talking about, I know it very well because I played it obsessively back in the day, because I loved the film, which was from Dune 2. I played Dune 2, loved the film, then went back and played the game on the Mega CD. So the one you're talking about is the one where you're basically going around talking to people and you move around in the ornithopter. And the Mega CD version actually had like, I think it had speech, didn't it? It had speech and enhanced music and all of that. But I played it on the Amiga 500 and I completed it and I loved it. I thought it was a great game. Very different to Dune 2, which is essentially an RTS. God, those Mega Drive sounds. Oh, I love those Mega Drive sounds. So I've got the yellow flame. What do I do with the yellow flame? I picked up a yellow flame. Yeah, the Mega CD version had speech and more music, but I still love the original soundtrack to the Amiga. Oh man. The Amiga. Oh look, here he is. What happens if I go down here? Oh, I go up here. Okay. Now what's this thing? Do I have to do something to this? This game seems very chilled out. It reminds me a bit of, oh, what's that thing? Oh, I'm dead. Brilliant. I'll give it another go. Oh, it makes me want to stick the Amiga on. You're making me want to stick the Amiga on, Dan. Let's have a look. Okay, so actually, do I have to go and get the flame? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing on this game. I might need to look at a playthrough just to get a gist of how to play it. So is there a thing up here to bounce up? So if there is a flame, there's the flame. I've got the flame. I have to do something with this flame thing. That's all I know. And there is a crazy squirrel thing. I mean, that fox looks really depressed. I feel a bit sorry for it. So oh, there's another one up there. So there's two. Music's nice. Very somber. There's the squirrel thing. Oh, look, there's one. So I've got three. Do I have to do something with this? I don't know if I need to do something here. Oh, look at that. Let's see if I can find this. Oh, look, what's that? What's that thing? Oh, look, I can... Oh, do you reckon I have to get into that? Maybe I have to get into that plant thing. Oh, I reckon I do. What happens now? Ah, I've turned yellow. Oh, I can fly. Look at that. Oh, that is cool. Dude, I think I've figured it out. Okay, so now I can glide. Do I glide over here? Oh, look at that. Oh, now I'm back to normal. I still don't quite 100% know what I'm doing. I think I'm doing something right. Oh, look at that. You can push. I don't know what that does. Is that this game's pretty cool, I have to say. Oh, those squirrel things are evil. I don't know if I trust him. He's going to get me killed. That last one got me killed. Ah. Okay, so I'll follow him up to the... Oh, right, okay, yeah, so he attacks you. Alright. It kind of forces you around. This is a very interesting game. It's quite different. Now I need to get the ball thing over there. Is there like a little yellow ball thing? Oh, look, there it is. It's there. I don't know if there's anything up here. It's like Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm not seeing any of those. Does that sound like the sound of the fluffy thing? I think that sound is the sound of the fluffy thing. Oh. I'm stuck, Dan. Again. Again. Stuck. Where would I go? Ah, not here, that's for sure. All right, mate. No worries. Yeah, absolutely fantastic catching up with you again. I appreciate your time. And yeah, I'd love to catch up. I mean, either on your stream or my stream or outside the streams and all of that. But it's just really great to hear from you again, dude. All the best, and I'll catch you soon. Cheers, Dan. I am going to try and figure this one out. Yeah, see you soon, buddy. All the best. So... Oh, okay, so I go up here. The evil squirrel will try to kill me. Hey Justin, how you doing? What is Evercade? Well, Evercade, my dear sir, is a console, an emulation console. Let me come out of here. I'm going to save this though because I'm getting quite into that. So Evercade is basically a system created by Blaze. Blaze basically did tons of emulation clone devices, if you like. They were all licensed, but they did one for like the Mega Drive. They did one for the Neo Geo under another company called Tomo, which I believe was the Neo Geo X. And they've created this system called the Evercade. Now the great thing with the Evercade is it works with third parties essentially, developers that will bring their software to the system. And they've created basically what's called an Evercade EXP, which is this thing here. And the Evercade EXP is a handheld device where you can basically put the cartridges in from the games that you collect. So the Evercade uses physical cartridges. It's a real collector's piece. So here I've got one of their games, which is Xeno Crisis, a dual cartridge. And maroon kind of signifies the retro collection. Blue signifies the computer collection. In this case, it's Team 17 collection, and it's for the Amiga. And there's another one which is purple, which signifies the arcade. And here we've got IREM collection, so art type, things like that. That has 6 games on it. The Amiga collection has 10 games, and then this is just a dual case one with 2 on it. And if I open this up, you'll see, well, if I open up the arcade one, you'll see that the cartridges just slot in like that. So it comes with its own cartridge, comes with a nice manual as well. So it's absolutely perfect for collectors, you know, really nice piece of kit. And I've got 2 of them. So that's the handheld device. Now the handheld is pretty awesome because you can do it in tape mode, which means you can actually play it like this. But if you press a button on here, it moves it into tape mode. So the vertical shooters go like this, and then you can see on here, it's got the D-pad with the 2 buttons for that tape mode as well. Really nice. Now, the Evercade Versus is a console version of the same system, and it looks like this here. It's this little thing here. Okay, so it's got 4 USBs in the front. These are the controllers that you get with it. They're alright, the controllers play quite nice. And then if I open that up, you can see I've put 2 cartridges in there. And that's what you're seeing on the screen now. It's like the menu for the cartridges that you put into the console and they boot up. Really nice, simple, clean bit of kit. And I love it, I have to say, I love it. Now the games it will play will be right back from the Atari era of like the late 70s, or even early 70s actually, right through to like 95, because you got games on the PS1 that they've launched that run on here, and they're about to bring out the Duke Nukem collection, which will have Duke Nukem 1 and 2 plus Duke Nukem 3D, and then on the other side of that, the second collection will have like Time to Kill, like some of the PlayStation ones, you know. And I suspect the Duke Nukem 3D will be running off the PS version, or will be like an iteration of that. So in here at the moment, I've got the Team 17 cartridges, and I've also got what was the other one? Team 17. Oh, and I've got Tanglewood at the moment in there, and Xeno Crisis. So those will be on here as well. But these are the Team 17 games, and now these are actually the Amiga games. Funny enough, I was just playing a lot of Amiga the other day, but they've collated them onto here as well. And these are some of the ones that you'll find on the Amiga Mini. So Alien Breed being a classic. So I haven't played this one this evening actually. I played Tower Assault, but I didn't play this one. So you'll see it loads in, and it looks great. You know, you've got lots of different varieties with the scan lines and things like that as well that you can play with. And there you go, mate. That's kind of an overview. Do you know what? It's a cheap and cheerful, and it is like, but it works. And out of all of them, out of all of the emulation systems that I've played, and I've played a lot of them, believe me, this is definitely the best one. I feel like the games are emulated excellently. They actually feel correct, and they're adding in support now in the update for button mapping, so you can map the buttons however you want. Because on some of the games for the NES that come out, that third party, the A and B isn't the right way, and it can be a bit annoying. Or some of them are, you know, for the Super Nintendo. But you can see here, I mean, this all looks very familiar to you. You know, absolutely, it feels great. Can't knock it. So, super happy with the purchase, and I'm going to continue collecting for it. I'm going to try and do a complete collection because I'm up to speed with all of the cartridges that are out. It's about 50 cartridges out at the moment, and you've got Atari collections on there. You've got, you know, you've got Sega. But they're not like Sega first party. They'll be like third party only games on there. Oh, nice! Alien Breed is one of the 2 games you're recreating at the moment. Yeah. So tell me a bit about your setup, Justin, because I noticed obviously because you've got your Ultimate Games Master thing that you're doing, and now you're obviously doing some other bits on the side. So what are these other elements that you're looking into? What are these games that you're working on? Because as you know, I'd be very interested in if you need a tester to play them. I can help you with that. Just saying, you know. But Alien Breed was great. It was kind of a mix between Gauntlet and something else. It's a very hard game though, Alien Breed. It's a bit too hard, really. They all sound like they've got asthma. I'm sure that's been said many a time before. I feel like I should be able to go down a lift, but you can't because there's only one button. Only one button. But yeah, tell us a bit about what you're working on, because you know, I'll happily promote it and share it and help out where I can, buddy. I don't know if I'm ever going to make it to the end of this, because last time I ran out of keys. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have designed it in a way where you couldn't complete the level. Like, I would hope they wouldn't have designed it like that. You love retro games and you wanted to start recreating a load of different games from your past. So the first 2, Alien Breed and Xeno 2. Oh, Xeno 2 was great, wasn't it? It was nostalgic. I don't think it holds up so well, but because of the frame rate, essentially, is not great. But the music and just, yeah, it was one of the ones that we used to always show people when they used to come over and look at the Amiga. You'd always show them Xeno 2. Yeah, I play a lot of retro games now. I play a lot of the games that I used to play, and I just try and improve upon, you know, how I was playing them and all of that, because I don't really find much joy in any new games lately. I mean, Starfield does look pretty good. Like, Starfield is... Oh no, they're following me down here. Starfield is one of the ones where I'm like, yeah, this could be a game that I can sit down and play and put some time into. But other than that, Cyberpunk was the last one, and before that was Witcher 3. I just don't know if I can spare the time for them. So I like retro games. Keep playing them. Right, here we go. What?
Player 1 requires first aid.
I know. There we go. God, the sound effects on this are absolutely awesome. Right, leave me alone. Oh, these are just a waste of keys going in here. Oh, 3 keys, 3 keys. Okay, so I can do that. Because I'm kind of not losing any keys by going in there. 3 keys, 3 keys, I can do that. Not going to lose any keys going in there. I wonder if I can actually get this done, this level. I wonder. I don't know if I'm going to make my way through it, and I can't even remember ever doing this level. I have done it, but I need to get to the terminal, which is here. There we go. In the terminal.
Intex system.
Brilliant. Is there a map? That's all I care about. There usually is a map on here. You've been a developer for 30 years and wanted to start learning a load of new skills, so you thought you'd improve your skills by recreating lots of different style games. That's not a bad way to do it. Always, you know, to improve your skills, do something you love. Whether, you know, for me, it's this is part of that, because obviously in my main job, I want to look into like live streaming and stuff, more for like a news thing as part of what we're developing at work. But you know, I think it's a perfect way to flex the grey matter and just try stuff out, you know. Let me have a look. Weapon supplies, don't we want tool supplies? Remote scanner, that's what I want. I can't afford it. Key pack, what's that do? What does key? Does that buy a key? Oh, hold on. There was a thing about the info of the base.
Welcome to Intex system.
Info base, is that it? That's not a map. I think the map you have to buy it from memory. Also wanted a short turnaround of each, with a turnaround of a couple of months per game. Cool. Well, definitely, you know, keep me up to speed, man. Let me know how you're getting on, and yeah, and I'll just, you know, I'd love to see what the result is, because I'm sure it'll be pretty awesome. Can I go this way? I'm terrible with my direction, so I probably wouldn't be here. Yeah, there's nothing here, is there? Oh, dang. Just waste all that ammo. Right, there's nothing here. So stay away from Bay 3, I think it is. Lockers. Oh man, he's following me now. Go away. Okay, maybe I can... I'm just going to waste all my keys. My keys are going to be dwindling. Oh, 2. Okay, so buy those 2 back. What's up there? Money. Okay, that's a lot of money. So now I should have enough. It's really annoying, you can't see the money on the screen. But now I should definitely have enough to get a scanner, right? I should have enough to get the scanner, which means I should go a little bit further. Can't go wrong with Alien Breed, really. It's a great game. Let's have a look.
Welcome to Intex system.
Come on, let me buy a map. Oh man, I thought I had enough. I don't have enough. I'll buy a key pack though. I don't know what that does. What's a key pack, Justin? Can you remember? Can you remember? James! James is here. Hello James, how you doing? Good to see you, sir. James, you've played Alien Breed, right? What's a key pack do? Is it going to give me 1 key for 5,000 credits? Because if it does, I'm not going to be very happy about that, I'm going to have to say. I'm going to buy it anyway. Let's see what it does. Hopefully it's just like loads of keys. You can always phone a friend, dude. I don't know. I think it's just giving me loads of keys. But we're about to find out. We're about to find out, because I'm going to have to burn through them all to get them down from Bay 3. So we'll see, mate. How you been anyway, buddy? James, what have you been up to today? Good to see you. Man, it's lovely to see you on here actually, James. It's like Twitch but on YouTube, right? Oh look, 2 keys. So I've got 2 keys here, that's fine. More cash. Loads of keys up there. Oh no, that's cash. Oh, health. Need health. I really need to get a scanner. Down a key. Down 1 key. But loads of money. Okay, that's cool. So the key pack, it's like Twitch, but on YouTube. The game's backlog. Oh, what games you been playing, buddy? Oh, it's not a lot of money there. Loads of money there. 3 keys left. Okay, that's cool. Got 3 keys. 3 keys, loads of money. Can I buy more keys? I wonder. I don't think I'm going to get this level done. I need to get the map and maybe some more keys. Sonic Frontiers, the original Quake for the first time. Oh, you're playing Doom Eternal. Oh, dude, love Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal DLC. Never played it first time round. I'm very surprised at that. I thought you would have been right on that. But, you know, backlogs and all of that stuff. Yeah, James, I wanted to get you on the show tonight, doing like co-hosting. But mate, it is such a mess in here. I need to figure a way of getting your audio from the Mac into the stream, because at the moment these headphones are tied into the game so I can hear the game. And to listen to you from the Mac, I'd need another set of headphones coming in separately, which is odd. So I need like two sets. So I need to figure a way of doing it, and I just, in such a short time, I didn't know what that would be. But we'll sort it out. Yeah, mixing. I don't know anything about sound mixing, that's the problem. But Justin might. Justin, do you know about sound mixing? What do I need to buy to get this all mixed together? Because it's driving me crazy. And there's no simple YouTube video that says, this is how you mix your sound. It's just someone that regurgitates a load of technical babble out, and it's just like, well, I don't know what that is. But I have like physical things to mix in, so I need to mix in the sound from there, and it's almost like I need to bring all the sound into one unit and then be able to level it and then pump it back into OBS. And that's what a mixer does. I know that's what a mixer does, but I can't seem to find a mixer that's right or that does it, because I have 3.5 jacks and other stuff. So it's like, what do I use? If anyone out there knows, let me know. Answers on a postcard, you know, all that stuff. That would be really helpful. Oh look, remote scanner, 10,000. Oh yes, let's buy that. And a key pack. I love it. Ammo charge. Additional life. I don't want an additional life. High energy injection. Don't want that. You have to use your digital mixer. Yeah, I don't know. I have to find out. Look at this, dude. This is cool. I can't afford that. So, hopefully, how do I get my map? Oh, not like that. Like that. Okay, so I'm that big number 1 that you can see. I would point to the screen, but you can't see what I'm pointing at. But you can see the big number 1 kind of on the mid section in the middle, kind of on the little nubbin, which is to the left of the ship. So you can see at the top there's a lot of doors that need opening. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Ah, but that one hasn't been opened. Okay, so let's go to there. I'm going to try and do this first level. Come hell or high water. I don't think I'm going to get it done. Oh, look, there's some... What's in there? What's in there? it's just loads of a waste of keys. But you need to open that probably to get to the other bit. Okay. So I could do this. I could just buy some more keys in a minute because I've got enough. Got enough money. Got even more money now. And I've got another key card. Okay, cool. Digital mixer using USB into my Mac. Plug everything into the mixer, including headphones. Then you get the entire feedback into your Mac via USB. So do you use the multi-output? Is that what you're using, Justin? The multi-output, multiple input, output, whatever it is, that's built into the Mac? Or are you using some special software to do that? Because I've seen that, but I don't know how to use it, the one that's in the Mac. And I know people say you can add them in there, but I haven't really looked further into it. Because it'd be awesome to get everyone into your Mac, so you get the sound all through the Mac. Ah, okay. Well, the reason why I've got the sound going through the TV actually is because the sound isn't going to be real time through OBS. I think there'll be a slight lag, a bit of lag to it. So I do need to go up here now, don't I? Yeah, I need to come up here. Or burning through keys. That's a bit of a pointless room. One key for, like, what's the point of that? Whoa. Aliens are coming. I don't quite know. Oh, that's money and more keys. No, this must be the way. Oh man, look at them all. Ah. Right, let's do it. Kill them all. Quick. There they go. Oh, look. Deck lift. Nice. Have I just done it? Have I just literally done the first level? Oh. That's amazing. I feel quite pleased about that. Radar indicates movement directly below the current position. Enter the code XXDFA to restart here. Take out 4, oh I completely missed that. Take out 4 something. 4 what? 4 power things. You can... I don't like this emoji thing, like right in the way. Can I hide that? No, probably not. It's really annoying. Because it makes it really hard to read the... you can count the lag in OBS, but fiddling with the delay settings. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look into it because I want to start getting. Oh, look what else I've got. Hey, James, do you remember this? I don't know if you guys will hear this. No, you won't hear that. No, you can't hear that, can you? I can't hear it. Let me see if I can bring it in. Oh, can you hear it? Oh, you can. Can you hear it? Do you know who it is? Do you know who it is, James? Let me see if I'm going to add it. Hold on. Let me see if I can add it. Let me add it on here. Oh, it's not going to work. Oh, I know what will work. If I add this will work. So let me just move this out of the way because I'm basically going to be using the sound from oh, is that going to work? Oh, do you know what? I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work. I'll leave it. But basically it's Christopher Walken. Oh, you can hear it. Brilliant. This stream's going so well. Just saying, just saying. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, you probably don't want to subscribe after seeing this stream. But if you feel sorry for me, just subscribe. It's fine. Look, I've carried my keys over. How awesome is that? What are those things? Oh man, look at them. They're coming through the goddamn floors. This is going to be... Oh no. This game just gets really hard, like seriously a lot harder. Oh man, now I've opened it all up. So this is where your ammo would... Why can't I open that? Oh, I've got no keys. Okay, so this is where I'm going to die, I think. No worries, buddy. This is not going to go well. There are holes everywhere. Credits. So I need to find the shop. Oh, I've got to destroy those things, haven't I? These things, it's not very fair that these things just keep coming. That's what I've got to do. Is that broken? I don't know if that's destroyed or not. I think that is destroyed. Wow, they didn't want to make this game too easy. This is the second level. Oh no, there it is. Oh, made it to the dashboard. How would you complete this game? It is like insanely difficult. Like beyond like what would normally be a difficult game. This is insanely difficult. I already have a location. Oh, do I have to buy that again? Let me have a look. I bet it won't work with it because I'm on the second level. Oh no, it does. So I don't need it. So I've got to destroy all 4 of those in each of those. So yeah, this level's more about ammo, isn't it? So here, instead of stocking up on cash, you want to spend the money on the ammo so you can like plow your way through destroying the 4.
Welcome to Intex Systems.
So you go to your ammo. I don't know if that's a good buy or not. Tool supplies, ammo. Oh, I could get more keys. Have I just... Why was there someone screaming? Oh, look at this. This is pretty cool. Right. Oh, now I'm going to die. Are you serious? Oh, it's so difficult. Guys, it's so difficult. I'm not moaning, just saying. Like, the infinite stream of aliens is possibly a bit annoying. But I guess that's the whole point of this level, right? You've got to stock up on ammo. Which I'm a bit worried about. Oh man. Am I not able to shoot that? Okay. give them the old run around. How much money have I got now? Probably not enough to buy anything. That's the problem.
Welcome to
I've burnt through it all. Ammo charge. Oh, I've got 1,000 credits. It's just rubbish. Okay. Am I supposed to shoot that? I don't know. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Just really annoying that when you're over the hole they still tank your health. If I press the button, do I go back? No. So I'm on this level for good. Where am I? So if I go up, and then to the right, yeah. Arms down, up here. Oh, it's just not cool. Right, it's 2 down. I don't know if I can.
Welcome to Intex Systems.
I don't think this is going to be a good way out of here. 8,000. Okay, so I can get some more ammo. And maybe some more keys. Can't go wrong with keys. Buying my way out with keys. Right, and up. Okay. And down. So I'm coming down. So I'm going to hang a right now. I'm going to come to the right and down. That's 4 keys in there. That's quite a lot, isn't it? I can do it. Just keep running. Oh, that alien's not going to leave me alone, is it? Ah, sneaky. So I don't want to go through there. I want to go down. Ah! Ah, I'm using keys.
Player 1 requires first aid.
I know. Need to get to this bit. Oh, there's first aid. Lovely. Lovely bit of first aid. There we go. Oh my god.
Destruction imminent.
What? The pressure. Right, where do I go? Where do I go?
Destruction imminent.
What? I wanted to look at my map. Ah, you evil game. You evil game.
Warning.
I don't know where I'm going.
Destruction imminent.
There we go. Is that it? I've done it. I'm the best at this game. I've no idea what I'm doing. I literally am on the seat of my pants right now. I think this is the furthest I've ever got in this game. Yeah, I need first aid now. I need first aid already. Fracture. Oh, dude, we will always have fracture, Justin. So, James, for your info, me and Justin worked together on a small production for basically for some software. They did this project where we were doing some film, a short film to showcase their software and what it was able to do, and it was called Fracture. It was basically set in space to mine helium-3 off the moon, and yeah, it all goes wrong. It fractures, relationships fracture, the plant fractures, and so on and so on. But dude, it was fun, wasn't it? When we made it, it was you know, it was stressful because it was kind of like all the support and help kind of just disappeared. But we got there. We got there in the end. I had to drive down many times to Newquay to do the edit. We did it on Avid. Do you remember we did it on Avid on your setup? It was cool. So where am I? I don't even know what I'm doing there. James, what am I doing? What's the mission? Luckily, I've got some keys. These aliens aren't getting any happier, are they? First aid. That's what I need. That one's got a gammy leg, so I can get away from that one. These aliens look like they're changing colour a bit, maybe?
One.
No!
Requires first aid.
Serious? Are you serious right now? Do you know what? I am going to actually save this because I do want to pick this up at some point. Storage base. Can I blow that up? No, don't blow that up. Where am I? I'm down there. So I can cut through all the way along down there. Okay, that's it's good to know. Cut all the way through down here. Pick up a key. I'm pretty sure.
Player one.
Oh,
Requires
don't die.
first aid.
Can you shut these? No. Can you blow them up? Man. These aliens are a bit harder because they take 3 shots to take down. Oh no. Game is hard. It's a great game though. This is a really good game. It's really hard though. It's one of those. It's like they should have made it a bit easier at the beginning, and then this should be a little bit later on. I'd love for them to work on something that's similar to this again. Well, you are, aren't you, Justin? You're making something. Don't make it as hard as this at the beginning. That'd be really frustrating. Computer terminals. Okay. How much money have I got? Loads of money.
Welcome
If they're not going to do it, Justin, you're going to do it. I think I've bought enough keys for now. Don't really want additional life. What weapons have they got? I've already got one of those. I don't want another one. Intech Entertainment. Don't really know what that is. Unit under refurbishment. Intech Super Space Frog installed early next millennia. Love it. Oh yes. Upper key. What's that doing? Oh, so
player
frustrating.
one. Requires first aid.
I have saved it, so I can go back. Oh, oh, you're so annoying. Come here. There we go. What's that? What's this thing? What is that little thing that's just stuck in the way? Stairs. They're not really, well, they are stairs, but it's just an aesthetic thing, isn't it? Where am I going now? Working my way up here. I've got 3 doors to get through. I don't want to open that. I've got to do it. Run. Okay, got the key there. Got the key there. Alright, 3 doors. 1, 2, 3, bang. Oh, you need grenades in this or something. See how quick that one was running? It was like Daley Thompson. Right, I've got 3 more keys up here. Oh, 4 keys. Okay, that's cool. I've got loads of keys now. I want the monies. Where am I going? I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just literally going around in a massive circle. And there's so many of these aliens everywhere. Are you serious right now? Let's go down here. Oh, Ash. Oh, that's annoying. Health, money, ammo, money. Can't go wrong with a bit of ammo, money and health, can you? I should have gone in there first.
Requires first aid.
Yeah, some first aid down here. Oof. Nice bit of health. Right, that looks interesting. That looks like it's going to kill me. Oh, I've got no keys. Now I have to go all the way back. Man, that's incredibly hard and frustrating. But I'm going to stop it there for now. It's 11 o'clock. That's 2 hours. 2 hours of amazing streaming with me. You guys are so lucky. That's it, I guess. That's it. Hopefully, you've enjoyed some of that. I'm going to be changing up the stream soon anyway. Going to be adding, not so, you know, these are like 93. So I'll be looking at some games from like 95, 96, 97. More on the PlayStation. I'll tell you what I've got coming actually. James, you'll be interested in this. Is Police Noughts. But I've got the subtitled version of Police Noughts coming on a disc. I want to do it all on a disc. I want to do it from the PlayStation. Got the PlayStation mouse as well. And so I'm going to just go through the whole lot. And it'll be awesome. Because we did it with Snatch. Do you remember? We did it with Snatcher on the Mega CD. Want to do it again, but with that. I've got it on the 3DO and I wanted to play it on the 3DO, but the problem is the 3DO hasn't been translated. I think the better version is actually on the Saturn, but PlayStation will have to do. So it will be happening like within like a month or something like that is when I'll be streaming it. But the next one will be kind of, I'll be looking at streaming something cool soon. I've got a lot to tidy up here. If you saw the mess on my desk right here, I mean, you can't see it because I've got the camera kind of cutting it out of view, but it is a bit messy. So really looking forward to getting that all streamed and catching up with you guys soon. James and Justin, thank you for chatting in the stream. Really appreciate it. I love the engagement. It helps, it helps when you're streaming to have people chatting and talking. And hopefully I'll see you on the next one. I'll stream every Friday. Friday is the one. Friday is the one where I'll stream. I always stream from 8 PM onwards, and it goes from 8 PM through till like 1 AM or 12 AM, something like that. But we'll look into it. We'll catch up and we'll do some stuff. But James, we need to co-host, definitely. It'd be cool to get your face in the stream on stream as well. And there are ways of doing it, but I'm trying to do it without adding any other bits of software. I'd rather try and just do it all through OBS if it's possible. So I'll look into it. All right, thanks for your time. Catch you on the next one and see you